It's so weird being here without my dog Simba. Feels all wrong. But a friend of mine is dog sitting because that's better for him. Tomorrow I'm going to run the Mossarun Winter Edition. As you could see, when I arrived here, we have a lot of snow, or depend what you compare it with, of course, but compared to how much we usually have here, we have a lot of snow. So it will be an interesting run tomorrow. I look very much forward to it, but now it's time to go to bed. Good morning. We got some more snow, as you can see, and ice from the roof. It feels quite mild in the weather. It's around freezing. I'm the first one here, besides one of the race directors who lives in there. I usually do it like this, that I get here the night before and sleep here because I have the opportunity with the Alu-Cab and all, so it's always nice to be well rested before a long run. The run consists of loops that are 21 kilometers long, and I'm right now preparing these soft bottles for water. I think I'll bring 1.5 liters of water with this electrolyte powder in it. People are starting to gather. We will start the run very soon. We are only about 20 runners.
You haven't removed this since September?
So we come, Mossa, and then we go on the backyard loop. Lycka till!
Lycka till! This snow is quite difficult. Every step you take, you slide a little backwards. It's going to be a long day. I got passed by 2 guys earlier who asked how many loops my goal is. And I said, I hope to complete 2 loops. And they said, well, we're just going to take 1 loop so we can afford to be faster. Don't have to save the energy. But the truth is, I'm not trying to be slow. I just am slow. I just run a bit. Skal jeg tage imod?
Det var så.
When you sign up for this run, you choose between either a casual run, 1 to 2, maybe 3 loops. And then you can choose 50 miles, 4 loops, and 100 miles, 8 loops. And this year is the second time Mossarun Winter Edition is held. I was here last year also at the first Winter Edition, and that year there was 100% DNF rate, meaning that nobody completed the goals they had set. Just another little hill. DNF stands for did not finish, and trail runs have a tendency to compare their DNF rates because the higher the DNF rate, the tougher the run, of course. You look at the distance, you sign up for that distance, but then you just can't do it because it's just too difficult. So I imagine the race director here was very proud that his new race had 100% DNF rate. Last year there were many who signed up for both 50 and 100 miles, and nobody did it. This year only one person has signed up for the 100 miles, and we are three people who signed up for the 50 miles, myself included. And that is 4 loops. And as I already mentioned, I'll be happy if I do 2. So I contribute to a higher DNF rate this year also. Have to see this. This is an iconic place of this run. Whoa. Don't fall. This is part of the reason that it's taking a lot of time. I'm doing a lot of standing still. It's very steep hills. And I keep sliding backwards when I'm going uphill, and when I'm going downhill, I'm also sliding around. So it's so difficult. But that's just part of the challenge. The famous Mossarun. My reasoning for signing up for the 50 miles is that last winter I did get up to 3 loops and 63 kilometers, and in the September version of this I made a video about that one. Actually, I can link to that below. That version has a slightly different setup. It's a 24-hour run instead of a distance run, but in that I got up to 72 kilometers, so 50 miles is not that much more, and I thought I'd be able to do it, but not in these conditions, that's for sure. I am now 14 kilometers into the first loop, 2/3 done. Maybe this will be the only loop I'll do. My body isn't really up for this. I still enjoy the nature and everything about this, but I'm so worn out already. Wow. I now have about 3 kilometers left of this loop, and I get more and more convinced that I need to stop after this one and listen to my body. Yeah, I've put a lot of thought into why I do these things, and I like to challenge myself physically on a regular basis. There's just something about getting in an physically exhausted state and then keep going despite the fact that it feels like you can't. Hey! I had something to eat. I washed my sweaty body and got out of the wet, sweaty clothes. Rested for a little bit. And now, as you can see, it's turning dark. The sun has set. There are 2 runners out in the woods still, chasing their goals. So it's pretty exciting if they will complete what they started, or if we will have a 100% DNF rate again this winter. I just talked to the race director, and he told me that we have collected about 5,000 kroners for charity on this event. It's one of the very good things about this run is that it's actually free to join. But when you sign up, you are encouraged to donate for a specific charity. And I really like the idea behind this, that we're just here to have a good time in the woods and donate money for charity. I will go sit by the fire and just enjoy being here. Even though this day did not go as I had planned and hoped for with my 2 loops and all, I am really satisfied. I got what I came for, and what I came for was a challenge. I did get that, and I also fought through it when it got tough. Then I also practiced listening to my body, which I usually think is pretty hard. I usually tend to overdo it and end up with some injury of some kind. But I didn't do that this time, so that is also good. So I really only have reasons to be satisfied. that was it. I'm now headed to pick up Simba. I look so much forward to being together with my dog again. The last 2 runners did finish their runs. They did accomplish their goals of the 50 miles. So that's such a great accomplishment. I hope you enjoyed following along on this a little different kind of video than I usually make. As always, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.